So what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? This video is just going to be in like an overview or a rundown of all the lights I have on my Tahoe. Now the only ones that I really didn't look for, the ones I didn't find, were the interior lights from my Tahoe. So the Tahoe in question is my 2006 Tahoe. I said I was going to do a video about all the lights, and I also have the tip that I have on my Tahoe. I have it also so I can show you guys what it is if people want to see it. I'm not going to link anything in the description. I'm just going to show you everything one by one, so you will see part numbers, exactly how it's said in the listing, stuff like that, so that way there's no reason you shouldn't be able to find anything that I show you. Like I have the headlights, the marker lights, the turn signal bulbs, the little marker lights inside here. I have the fog lights. I have the tail lights. I have the license plate lights. I have the exhaust tip, which I know it's not lights, but stuff like that. I figured it was on it, so I wanted to show it. I also have these in there, and everything that I'm showing you guys is from Amazon. Now, they may be from outside companies, obviously, that sell stuff through Amazon, but everything I got was directly shipped from Amazon, or I got it from them. So without further ado, I'm gonna try to get into it because my computer's battery is not charged. It's not charged all the way, so it may die, and I don't want it to die while I'm doing this. But anyway, so the first thing we're gonna go to is the bulbs that I have in the marker lights right here, or running lights. So the bulbs I have in there are made by Auxito, and they're also the ones that I have in my reverse lights. So if you look at the ones there, and then I go to my reverse lights, which my reverse light lens is clear, so you'll see them. They're exactly the same, and I did that on purpose because they're extremely bright, so it definitely helps. So those are these right here. That shows you pretty much everything that you need to see. As far as like a part number, I'm sure there's probably a part number on here somewhere, but it shouldn't be that hard to find it. I'm not gonna really sit through here and scroll down. Well, I guess I could, but I mean, there's the different bulb sizes. There's a 31. It's pretty much what you need to know is it's 3157. That's all you need to know. The 4157, all those will work. So I have it. Oh, sorry for the glare. So I have it in my reverse and my marker lights, so they work on both. You're not gonna be able to see the marker lights if I turn it on, so or if I turn the lights on. So I'm not gonna do that. But there's those, and I have 4 of those. So it's 1359 times 4, because they're sold as a pair. So excuse me, it's 1359 for 2 sets. So whatever that is times 2. So these are the turn signal bulbs. So these are the ones that I have right here that also function as running lights, and I'll turn them on just so everybody can see what I'm talking about when I say switchback, or when you see what it says when it says switchback. So they stay white, as you can see, and then they turn orange. So that's what it means when it's a switchback, because it switches back to white. So when I have everything lit up, the whole front end is white. That's what these are. They already have the resistor built in, as you can see, is what it says. I didn't have a hard time finding these, just because I bought stuff from Last Fit before through Amazon. I haven't had any issues. Haven't had any problems with the bulbs so far. I had them in my Colorado for however long I had the Colorado. I can't even remember, to be quite honest. And then when I have the running lights off, they just stay orange, and there's no hyper flash. And I mean, my tail lights are also LED, which I'll show them off too. I have the link for them. They're LED. They already have resistors built into them, so there's no hyper flash. Even the mirrors, they have the turn signal in the glass. They don't hyper flash. So there's no hyper flash anywhere on the outside of the vehicle. So before anyone asks, no. But there you go. I'll show it one more time. There you go. And they do come in a pack of 2. And these are the running lights that I bought. or signal lights, whatever you want to call them. That's the name of them. That's the brand anyway. That's what they look like. I highly advise that if you're going to get these, that you put clear silicone all around the edge, because that's what I've done, and these have not gotten any kind of moisture in them at all. I did it one night when I came home from doing something out in town or something, and I let them sit overnight, and they've gotten washed a few times with a pressure washer. They've been rained on, and there's no condensation inside of them whatsoever. So I'm definitely glad I did that. It was worth the time to do it. I just use regular clear silicone, nothing special. I mean, no, it doesn't look very good, but neither does water inside here either. So, you know, you got to pick a battle you want to deal with. And then my grill I got off of Amazon too, but I didn't think to show it, so it ain't a big deal. I'll do that another day. So there you go. HS Power, that's the company. So there you go. So these are the license plate lights I have. They're very bright. They're made by Morimoto. These are the ones I should have bought. They actually came from Retrofit Source, and I didn't know that. I didn't actually pay attention to what company I bought them from, but that's where they came from. So I like them. They're black. They're actually gloss black and not textured black like the other ones I bought from Amazon. And I'll show them to you. I'm not going to turn them on because, like I said, they turn white. So as you can see, they are gloss black, which is good. You know, I don't intend for this kind of stuff to happen. Like, I don't intend for that to match, but it just happens and it looks good. So if people are saying, oh, well, that's too much black, well, it's not on purpose. So it's, you know, it just happens. The grill was on purpose because I had this grill in my 2005 that I had, and I liked it. So that's why I got it again. But I need to get a bow tie because the ones from the old grill, they have two clips that just clip in, so there's not really a way to put it on here. So I'll have to figure out a way to do that. But there you go. There's those. You can buy them off of Morimoto's website themselves. And here is the tip. So it's 3-inch inlet, 5-inch outlet. I will say that the bolt on the end, it doesn't clamp on very well. You have to really tighten the piss out of it to get it to actually tighten. So I'll go and show the tip, which mine's not as shiny as it used to be. But there you go. It's a 5-inch tip. I have it just to where it's not touching the vehicle. It was up under the vehicle. It was up under it right here where you couldn't really see it from looking up here. But it was too close and it was starting to rattle. So I had to move it back. So that's the 5-inch tip. There you go. You can pause it here if you want to. And then these are the interior door panel lights I have. I haven't really had any issues with them so far. I've had them in for a couple months. Haven't had any problems. They don't flicker or anything like that. They both come on when they're supposed to. So those. Oh, there's those. And then the fog lights. So these work on the, not only do these, everything that I'm looking at, everything I'm showing you guys, they all work for the 9902 Silverados as well. So if you have one of those trucks and you want to buy all this stuff, the fog lights, the marker lights, the headlights, the grill, all of this stuff will fit those trucks, just because they didn't change the way the trucks looked until about 03. So the Tahoes, they stayed looking the same from 99 to 2006. So I mean, you're pretty much stuck with it. That's just how Chevy did it. They really didn't change it a whole lot. So it is what it is, but it makes it cheap for parts. So there you go. But they are very bright. They're a projector and an LED. And like I just said, they are very bright. They're brighter than my headlights. So yeah, and I have projector headlights, so that should say something. But they're made by Z Off-Road, and they're $69. I thought I paid a little bit more than that, but I guess I didn't, or the price went down, one of the two. These are the low beams I have. They don't really work very well in the projector housings, so I may have to replace them with something else. I may have to put them in the high beams, because I do have the all lights on mod from Fleece Performance. I bought it off Amazon as well. It was like $30, I think. And it literally just makes it to where when you hit your high beams, the high beams kick on and the fog lights stay on, and pretty much all the lights stay on. The only things that don't come on is these right here, but you can wire them to come on with those running lights. So anyway, yeah, there's those. They're pretty good. They were pretty good in the just the reflector headlights that I had, but now that I have the projectors, you know, here they are. But here's the projectors themselves. It comes as a set. Obviously, it does say set, and that's how much I paid for them. They didn't take too long to get here. They took about a week and a half, give or take. They did come from California, so I knew it was going to take them a minute. But I've had them on for at least a month and a half, maybe, and they don't have any kind of water in them. They don't have any kind of real issues. They don't shake or vibrate. There's no problems like that. So, and I can't blame the headlights for how they show how they project light with the LEDs. It's just the LED's fault. Projector housings are made for a bulb like this that has the filament all the way around, not just on two sides or, you know, up and down or side to side. It does it all the way around. That's how it gets their beam pattern. But I don't have that in there, so I'll have to fix it. But I do like the headlights. They don't look stupid. They don't look cheap as a lot of the aftermarket Halo headlights look with the projectors. I don't like the way they look. Those are so 2011, 2012, back when I was in high school. It didn't work. I used to like them, but now that I've looked at stuff, it's not very good. If you're going to do something like that, and go and get like a set of these, put a really nice projector in them, and get somebody to put you a set of Halos in it and color match them, do all that stuff. Because realistically, you don't need all the reflectiveness of this headlight. You need it for the high beam, not the low beam. The low beam does everything with the projector. That's the whole point. And yes, I know this headlight moves. That's because the bracket that actually the headlight bolts to is fucking broken, and it's from LMC, and I'm kind of pissed about that. So I have to buy another one from somebody else that I know is made of sturdier plastic, because the plastic that's made that headlight, whatever it's called, is made out of. This my grill is sturdier plastic than that, and that really bums me out. So anyway, I'm going on and on about shit that's not important. But the last one is my tail lights. So these are made by Amerilight, like I've said in other videos. I haven't had any issues with them so far. They are confusing when you get the wiring, because there's like 6 different plugs, which that's an exaggeration, but there's a few plugs that it doesn't really explain, because they apparently, I guess, are not American company, so the English is kind of broken on the instructions. It's not very fluent. It's not saying, you know, and if your vehicle is this year, use this plug. If your vehicle's that year, use that plug. It's kind of, you'll see it if you buy them. But I do like them. They look good, especially on a red Tahoe. I didn't want black. I don't like black lights. I'm over that. I wanted it to be gloss red, which I guess you could say that. But they look good. They complement the Tahoe well. They're very bright. They're LED. They have the bar that goes down and around on the edge right here. I've never seen anybody with these. Not saying anybody hasn't bought them, like I've said before, but I haven't seen any other Tahoes, Yukons, or anything like that with them. So I do not know for tail lights. I know somebody's going to ask me this, and I'm going to say it now. I do not know if these fit the barn door models. I'm going to say no, but I don't know for sure. I don't know how big of a difference the doors are between the two, because mine's not a barn door. I think the barn doors were stopped in like 2002 maybe, or 2003, something like that. So it's kind of hard for me to tell you, because I don't know. I don't have one. I don't really like the barn doors, to be honest. So, but that's pretty much an overview. And like, I'll go and light everything up so you guys can see it. See what everything looks like. I don't know if the fog lights will kick on, probably because I don't have the key on. No, I'll turn the key on just so y'all can see what all the lights look like. I'm not going to turn the high beams on, because everybody knows what halogen beams look like. But I made the lift video, and it's already got like 20 views, and I've only had it on for a few days, so I was kind of surprised. So I appreciate that for whoever's watched it. Excuse me, for whoever has watched it. But there you go. They are bright. I mean, I like them. I like the whole white LED look with a red and black Tahoe. It looks really nice. And surprisingly, these bulbs don't hyper flash either. And I got these with the interior kit. I just had them left over, so I used them. And I figure, well, no reason to buy more. So There you go. There's the tail lights. I'll turn the turn signals on in a second. But there's the license plates. They do look good. They light up the ground pretty well. So I'm happy. My reverse lights definitely light up everything. They're very fucking bright. So I'll turn the turn signals on so you can see the tail lights. And like, I'm doing videos like this just to help everybody. So like, if you like something I have, now you know what brands they are, what they look like, what the names of them are, blah, 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 etc., etc. Because I found there's a lot of problems. There's a lot of stuff that people don't do like that, and it really does bother me. Because there's people like me that have questions, and nobody can answer the questions. But there you go. So no hyper flash, and I'll prove that there isn't any. I'll turn the hazards on, because typically when you have hazards on, there's no hyper flash. But I'll show you. No hyper flash. I've got the left turn signal on. See, no hyper flash. The mirror turn signal, no hyper flash. And as you can see, even with that little teeny one, no hyper flash. And the other side is the exact same way. So there you go. I'm not going to show the other side. If you don't believe me, then you just don't believe me. So anyways, there you go. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. You don't have to like or comment and do all that jazz. I don't really ask for that kind of stuff because I'm not that kind of a YouTuber. I'm not even a YouTuber. I just do this on the side to try to show off my vehicle and give people ideas and see what they like, see what they don't like, blah, blah, blah. So I do know that here soon, another video I'll make is I'll put the rear control arms on and show those. And then the next one, I'll probably be putting on some kryptonite tie rod ends and their upper control arms, or the Cognito ones, because I still can't get this damn thing aligned straight. So this wheel, it may not look like it on camera, but it's got some positive camber, so it leans out a little bit, and I really don't want to ruin these tires. So yeah, but anyway, that'll be another video. And if I get another bow tie, I'll show that in the video, and then I'll show off the grill, because I really don't want to do it now, and I really don't want to make this video again. So yeah, and I have some rock lights coming too, so definitely be on the lookout for those. I'm not going to make a video with those until I know they're good and all that. So I just bought regular white ones. I didn't need nothing special. But I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'll see you guys later.